relaxing times. Make it Centauri time.
カットカットカットカット時間がないんだよねパッションがカメラテンション上げて
with intensity.
Is that everything? I mean, it seemed like you said more than that.
Mr. Bob Hollis! Yo, kita now, Bob.
You're a movie star.
Yes, I should be doing movies.
Yeah. You know Rat Pack?
Rat Pack?
Rat Pack.
A ring-a-ding-ding?
Mr. Harris, Mr. Kazo sent me my stockings. Lip them.
What?
Hey, lip my stockings.
Lip them? What? What are you doing?
My husband's a photographer, so he's here working. I wasn't doing anything, so I came along.
What do you do?
I'm not sure yet, actually. So what are you doing here?
Getting paid $2 million to endorse a whiskey. The good news is the whiskey works. Can you keep a secret? I'm trying to organize a prison break. We'd have to first get out of this bar, then the city, and then the country. Are you in or are you out?
I'm in.
How are you? I'm Bob.
You're probably just having a midlife crisis. Did you buy a Porsche yet?
You know, I was thinking about buying a Porsche.
I just don't know what I'm supposed to be.
You'll figure that out. The more you know who you are and what you want, the less you let things upset you.
You really are having a midlife crisis, huh?
Lost in translation. Very funny in the movie. But in real life, we must break down the language barriers. And we can do it if we all speak a second language, English for example, and if we understand that all human languages have the same deep structure. There are many natural languages, but their deep grammar, that is language as the human ability to speak, is one. You can learn all that in Siena by enrolling yourself in Language and Mind, Linguistics and Cognitive Studies, a course given completely in English and open to students that come from all over the world, a course in which linguistics is not understood as a historical and humanistic discipline only. On the model of the best universities in the United States, Europe, and the rest of the world, linguistics is taught in Siena like an experimental science and a cognitive science. That is, linguistics is tied to a scientific and philosophical study of the mind that builds a bridge between humanities and the natural sciences. For this reason, the study of language and the study of the mind are closely joined in the first year of your training in Siena. But in the second year, you can choose whether to go deeper into one or the other aspect of your 2-year interdisciplinary training. You can opt for a curriculum of linguistics and cognition, or for a curriculum of philosophy and cognition. In both cases, you will be guided by specialized teachers, and you can study with philosophers like me.
And with linguists like me. It will be very nice to have students coming from different countries and speaking different languages. This will allow us to address the comparative studies of different linguistic systems, at the same time capturing the deep properties shared by different languages, as well as the limits of linguistic variation. Even if they are not mutually comprehensible, human languages are in fact characterized by a deep uniformity. You will be encouraged to directly describe your own language, be it Italian or French, or Persian or Hindi, or Hungarian, or a Qual language or a Germanic language, and discover its grammar. You will also be stimulated to address in an original way a very crucial question which is at the base of our studies. How is it possible that for young children, in fact babies, in general, pathologies aside, acquiring their language does not seem specially demanding, and it looks in fact quite natural. We are not born speakers of Chinese or Italian. We are born as future potential speakers of any language. You will also address the question why for an adult the acquisition of a second language is not as easy. Whereas again, things are not especially complicated for a bilingual or a multilingual child. These and many other questions will be addressed in the master program. How is being structured in languages? How are different linguistic systems socially grounded? How can natural languages be automatically analyzed so that computational applications can be put into work which are more and more familiar in our daily life? You will study all these topics in a master program which is held in English precisely to give it the ample international dimensions that characterizes its central theme, language. Besides, this will increase your qualification and the access to job opportunities and to further levels of specialization in several countries.